Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday!
It is 48. 48 is the number. It's the magic number.
You look good for 48.
Well, thank you.
You look good for 38. Almost.
I don't know about that.
Almost.
Don't know about that.
Yeah.
I'm almost half 100, like Party Foul Steve. Party time, Mom. Thanks for giving birth to me, not aborting me. Appreciate that. Thanks for wanting me, loving me, even when you didn't like me.
Even when you didn't want me.
Yeah, when you, my mom, you say, I love you, but I ain't got to like you.
Right, that's true.
Yeah. Talked to my mother on the phone last night, Candice, Queen of the Ethiopians. Talked to her on the phone last night, and I talked her into coming out for a visit. And before she could change her mind, I bought the plane tickets. Now, here's what I told her. I said, we're gonna bring you in the studio, and we're going to sit you down.
Yeah.
And she said, I ain't going in that chair. So, Candace, I need you to help me come up with some coercive ways to put that old lady right there in that chair.
Already working on it.
Already working on it?
Is it because she didn't want to be orange?
She's like, I've been quarantined. My hair's gray. I hadn't.
Oh, we fix all that.
Oh, yeah, we fix all that. I said, you don't understand, honey. Elizabeth in makeup fix all that.
Yeah.
Yeah, she'll take care of all that.
Real quick.
And I said, bottom line, I said, you don't have to go in the chair, but you're at least coming in the studio. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited to meet her.
Yeah. I told her she's going to come do it. She's like, I won't come if you're going to make me do all that.
Yeah.
You coming, mama? Party time.
Gotta love on our mommies.
Yeah. Kentucky Kyle over there in the pub. Welcome to the shit show 2020.
Yeah.
You bet. 2020.
I think we're the shit show today, you and me. It was a long night. Long night. The puppet master Mark driving us into the nether regions. Herbert the Silent Deer, same face of shock he made on the night the truck hit him. You have Santa Claus on your shirt, and Santa looks very jolly there where he is. He looks very happy to be there.
Yay!
What does that say on your shirt? Don't stop believing.
Don't stop believing.
All right.
That's it.
My Santa Claus still delivers guns to little boys and girls.
Yeah.
Good little boys and girls. Did you see, Candace, where the Santa Claus, he told the little boy he couldn't have a Nerf gun? Did you see that little deal? Yeah, he told him he couldn't have a Nerf gun because he's a woke Santa, right? He's a politically correct Santa. And he said he couldn't have a Nerf gun because it was a gun. Mm-hmm. All right. So, yes, Virginia. We have firearms.
You know what my husband did on your birthday?
What?
He got his pistol out for real, protecting a lady today.
Sure did.
She riding her bike and a dog attacked her, and he just happened to witness it. It was 2 dogs, actually. You get them in a pack. Attacked her on her bike, fell over, and Joseph obviously got out of his truck with his pistol ready to go.
Laid waste to those labs. Smeared them all over the cul-de-sac.
They were not labs. I think they were rescues, and anyway, they attacked this woman, so Joseph was able to...
Was it an episode of Pit Bulls and Parolees?
Might have been. And Joseph rolled in at the wrong
rolled
time.
in and smeared dog all over them.
I'll tell you what, though. Okay, with this woke Santa, what would you do in that situation when you see someone being attacked by an animal?
Same thing.
Well, not even a Nerf gun. He's not even going to have a Nerf gun.
Yeah.
So Joseph was able to handle a situation. Now, he did not have to shoot the dogs. I think his presence scared them enough. But if they start charging you, or still charging her, what are you going to do? Talk them off the ledge? I mean, are we going to counsel the dogs?
Smackdown. You scared of dogs, Kyle?
The ones that bite. I'm not coming to Natalie's subdivision if they're packs of wild dogs running astray over there.
Yeah, right.
Nice neighbors you got over there by the mansion.
It's the new hood.
Yeah.
I like it.
Over there by the mansion, and then you got a dog rescue next door that's killing people. Got Cujo on the loose.
Feeding other children playing in the yard.
Yeah, just running around the lake out there.
Well, apparently the dog owners weren't even really remorseful about it. She came out talking about how she does dog rescue and wasn't apologetic. And to me, I'm like, you should be, if anything, kissing her butt.
Yeah, well, she's got 2 that are about to be.
She got 2 that are probably going to be put down.
They'll be put down.
Yeah.
They attacked, so. Bad news. Bad news of
I hate that for the dogs, too. I really do.
Yeah, because they're just doing what dogs do.
They're doing the
dog stuff.
Doing the dog style.
Yeah. Well, anyway.
Okay.
I need more dogs. I love my dogs. Hey, guys, life's about habits, and this year we've been more focused than ever on our health and the health of those we love. But what happens after? How do you plan to ensure that your body's immune system is ready for winter and beyond? I I want to recommend that you guys take Field of Greens by Brickhouse Nutrition every single day. There's my Field of Greens right there. Sorry. Had to get it out. Whew. I could taste the antioxidants right there. Field of Greens is loaded. It's packed with 18 clinically researched essential fruits and vegetables. Plus, it's got green tea, ginger, turmeric, and beets. This powerful combination not only can support heart health, it can support a healthy immune system as well, and a metabolism and blood pressure and digestion. Stay regular, but folks. Complete with pre and probiotics, Field of Greens is not only good for you, it's good for the entire family, even the athletes and the children living in your home. You know, we were talking about Conway Kitty. I think I'm going to get a couple of cats and name them pre and probiotics. That's what I'm going to do. Come here, Field of Greens. Just put 1 scoop in a glass of water, stir it up, drink it. You're done. Go to brickhousechad.com. Get 15% off your first order with promo code CHAD. Spell it Chad at checkout. Available in multiple flavors. brickhousechad.com. Use promo code Chad. Stay tuned. Hot news, Natalie. Do you have plans to social distance for Christmas?
No.
No? You going to get together?
Yeah.
When's your house going to be finished?
We have to be in there by December 31st because we have to be out of ours.
Oh, yeah. You'll
by
be
December
homeless.
31st, we'll be homeless. Yeah.
You'll be homeless. Kyle and I will be in the exotic city of Toledo.
Yes.
This weekend?
Oh, the day after Christmas.
Oh, you will. Okay.
But the weather outside will be frightful.
Yeah.
There in Toledo.
Yeah, I bet you're right. Yeah, we get to go to Toledo.
Okay.
And I love it up there, man. Listen, we've had great shows in Ohio. People laugh about cities like Toledo and Cleveland. I think they just like to say the name and it sounds like a place, you know. It's like the common man's place, nothing exotic about it. But I love both of those cities.
Yeah.
Actually, I love both of those cities. So we're looking forward to being up there on the 26th and 27th. So if you got the Christmas blues and the weather outside is frightful, go to watchchad.com, find out some more information. This weekend we're going to be in Naples, Florida.
Okay.
6 shows.
Not socially distancing.
Not socially distancing. But if ticket sales don't pick up, this is just going to naturally be a
Be
social
socially
distance
distanced.
deal because ticket sales have been a little bit slim over in Naples. But Florida is hit or miss for us when we go out and do shows. Florida's kind of interesting. You know, you got the crew that's eating dinner at, you know, the Bluebird special at 3 p.m, and they're winding on down. And then folks got a lot of stuff to do in Florida, so we'll see. WatchChad.com is where all the fun stuff is. Man, there's a lot of craziness. We know that. We talk about it every single day on this show, the craziness. But let's talk about the ignorance, okay? Just the sheer ignorance that's out there. And we're going to get into some of that today. Got a couple of things I want you to watch. Mark, will you play clip number 1, please?
I said that as soon as the vaccine is deemed ready and safe, I'll be the first one to take a vaccine. Maybe we enlist you. I'll do it with you. We'll do an ad telling New Yorkers it's safe to take the vaccine. To put us together. We're like the modern day De Niro and Pacino. You can be whichever you want. You can be the De Niro or Pacino. Fauci and Cuomo. I'll give you a front. Who do you want to be, De Niro or Pacino?
What the hell are they
Which one do
talking
you wanna
about
be?
with this crap?
I love them both. I don't want to insult one or the other. If I say one, I don't want to hurt the feelings of the other.
Yeah.
So either one.
Who's the politician?
I mean, what in the heck, dude? Golly, it's crazy with these guys. What the hell are they talking about? The thing I took away from that is whenever he said, maybe I could recruit you, you could take it with me, take the vaccine. I watched Fauci's butthole pucker. You can literally see his
I'll do it
face.
if you do it, but you go first.
Yeah. Which one of you want to be? You want to be Pacino or you want to be De Niro? We'll be modern day De Niro and Pacino. Modern day, they're still alive.
I know.
They're still around.
Right.
There's still a De Niro and a Pacino, unfortunately. But you saw Fauci's butthole just kind of, I don't want to take it.
He don't want to take it.
And I want to remind everybody listening or watching that I have the exact same medical degree that Bill Gates has.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, Bill Gates doesn't have one. Me either. So there you go. I mean, I actually have more, but
You really do.
yeah, so we'll just kind of leave it at that. But let's talk about Warren Wilhelm, the ignorant of the ignorant. Play clip 2.
But let's be clear. The most important thing is what this guy did, and it was absolutely unacceptable. I'm sure this is a guy who would say he's all in favor of law and order. And, you know, he's making a big deal about what's happened with his bar. Well, guess what? Law and order means when the state of New York says your bar needs to be closed, your bar needs to be closed to protect people's health and safety. No excuses. And when you violate the law, there will be consequences. And then if you take an action against a law enforcement officer, there will be even more consequences. So this guy is a hypocrite, and he's about to pay the price for his hypocrisy.
Asshole.
Wow.
Bill de Blasio is an asshole. I mean, first of all, you set the guy up to break the law. I mean, you don't have the. How do you have the right to tell him to close his business?
Right.
There's nothing constitutional about that. There's nothing free about that. And then when the guy wants to keep his business open, you're going to criminalize that, and then you're going to create a scenario whereby he potentially comes against law enforcement, which creates a whole other scenario. I mean, what if anything crazy could happen? Violence? I mean, why create that scenario?
How do people not see the puppet masters and just turning this into just this power rage?
He's a hypocrite.
He's a hypocrite. This is America.
I mean,
freedom.
You know what? You know what we could do with $1 trillion? You know, we talked about it on the show yesterday. $1 trillion. Give everybody 2 months worth of salary and say, stay home.
Right.
You know, 2 months of salary, stay home. So do that. Give that a shot. But to arbitrarily say this business has to close. What about the Home Depot? Are the people at Home Depot, are they hypocrites? At Lowe's, at the home goods store, you know, those stay open. At the Walmart, the Sam's Club.
Where there's way more people.
Way more people.
Way more.
Go to Buc-ee's here in Texas. Go to Buc-ee's. You can't crawl through Buc-ee's. I mean, it's, pardon me, excuse me, come through, but everybody's got their damn masks on.
Right.
Walking through there. And I mean, they're in there like somebody kicked an anthill. Walking through this stupid thing. So dumb. But this guy, he's going to pay the price for hypocrisy. What an asshole.
Golly.
See, ignorance. That's what I'm saying. There's ignorance, Mark. Ignorance, Mark. Don't be ignorant, people. That's all I'm saying. Just stop with this nonsense.
Just more and more small businesses going out of business.
Yeah.
They can't operate.
And can people quit with all this? Well, but people are dying. No
Right.
People are always dying.
Right.
People are always dying. Oh.
I do actually. I just got word this morning that someone I knew passed away. She committed suicide. That's the third person that I know. And I asked what was going on because nobody really saw it coming. And they said, of course, hindsight.
Yeah.
There were signs, they just weren't paying attention. But she said, I just think she was already battling, and then COVID just sent her over the edge.
Well, there was a kid who committed suicide the other day on like a Zoom class. You know, I mean, that's this kind of stuff. At what point in time are we going to show some compassion there?
There is no compassion.
There's not.
Like somebody told me, it's just not that hard. You just stay home. Bullshit.
Yeah.
It's very hard.
But Trump killed 275,000 people.
Right.
So if Joe Biden takes office, are we going to start over with the count? Are we just going to start right there and just be like, oh, Joe Biden killed however many hundreds of thousands? Because people are going to continue to get sick and die. And they will continue to blame COVID on certain ones of those sicknesses and deaths. And that's just the way it's going to go. It's going to continue in perpetuity. Do
all of the previous presidents hold the weight of people who died from the flu on their shoulders for the 4 years that they were president? Because they died, and it was very sad. And had we shut down, more people, maybe fewer people would have died.
Barack Obama killed all those people with SARS.
Right. This is ridiculous.
It's insanity. It's ignorance is what it is. And the science doesn't back it up. It doesn't back it up. And then I watch these pinheads on Twitter go back and forth with each other. Well, the science of epidemiology and la. And then somebody else comes back in there and says, well, that science doesn't back it up. Are you saying epidemiology is not a science? No, it's just saying that epidemiology doesn't back this up. The claims that you're making. And that people, just think, people, think. I'm tired of the word COVID.
It's exhausting.
A year ago, we didn't know what COVID was. Do you remember? We were pulling out the Lysol wipes.
Looking at coronavirus.
And on the back of it, I said, look, it kills COVID. COVID's been around since, or coronavirus.
It was coronavirus.
It kills coronavirus. Been around since 1960s.
And we were, I'd never heard of that. And I'm like, oh, this is something that's been on the back of Lysol wipes forever.
But it's COVID-19.
And now it's COVID-19.
That's right. And then people said, you can't call it the Wuhan virus. You can't call it the China virus. You can't call it the Mugu guy pandemic. You can't call it the Kung flu. Yeah, we can.
You actually can.
You can call it that.
You really can call it that.
There's a lot of things out there that just don't sound politically correct that you have been told you can't say. You actually can say them. Like when somebody says, you need to be wearing a mask. You can say these words. No, I don't. Right? I'm giving you permission to say that. I don't need to be wearing a mask.
No, you don't.
I went and I had to wear a mask. I didn't have to, but I chose to wear a mask in a store yesterday, and I thought I was going to come unglued with this thing on my face. I mean, it was just the sweat and I couldn't stand it. So I walked around with it under my chin most of the time.
That's what I do.
Yeah.
I have it right here.
And then Kyle and I, we were out last night. Of course, the rodeo's in town, National Finals Rodeo. Instead of doing it in Vegas, they're doing it in Arlington and Fort Worth this year. So all the rodeo folks are in town. We were out for an event last night, and everybody had a beer in their hand. Everybody had a drink, but they still made everybody wear a mask under their chin. Because they said if the TABC or whoever comes through here, and they will come through, they're walking through and they're checking like stormtroopers, right? You've got to have it at least under your chin.
The mask
Around
police.
your neck or hanging off your ear somewhere. It's
got to be on your face. It doesn't have to cover your mouth or nose. Because they came up to me and I'm like, well, I'm drinking a beer. And they're like, no, it has to be on your face. Ignorance. That's ignorance. That is all about compliance and mind control. To tell me that you're going to take my freedom away if I'm not doing something ludicrous. Like what if I have to walk around with my thumb up my ass? Well, the government says you have to have your thumb at least up to the first knuckle in your ass. Well, what good's it doing? None, but we demand it, or else you can't be here. Are we going to do that? I mean, at what point in time do you say, no, that's enough? That's how ludicrous and ignorant the whole thing is. What good is a mask under your chin going to do? Don't look at me like that. Well, it's coming, Natalie. Put your thumb in your ass.
I don't want to.
I don't want to wear a mask. But that's how stupid it is. Tell me what putting my thumb up my ass is going to cure. What's my thumb up my ass going to cure?
Well, let's find out. Do it.
What's it going to do?
People
smell my thumb.
Okay. The people at those events, they want to be at that event. If you're really that scared, don't go to the event.
But I mean,
it's that. I mean, if you should be
that. It's not. Nobody there was scared. My God, people were packed in there like sardines.
No, that's my point. That so let you do you.
Yeah.
And if you really think that you need to have a mask on, maybe you shouldn't go in the first place.
Yeah, but they're coming through here. They're coming through here, and I'm like, so let them come through here.
Right.
The brown shirts are coming. The night of broken glass. I mean, they want. You've got to have it at least around your ears. But my thumb's up my ass. This is how stupid it is.
It's the new norm.
Common sense is gone.
Too.
The new norm.
And we allowed it.
The new norm.
We allowed it.
Yes.
Who was it on the show that said shut down everything? Like we should everything in the United States should be shut down again. Cancel it all.
Eric Garcetti, the mayor of LA.
My gosh.
Cancel everything.
Cancel everything.
Don't cancel your car insurance, folks. Listen, you're probably overpaying on car and home insurance. Don't cancel it. I know that you'd like to save some money, but you know what? Spending hours on your own, shopping for a lower rate, maybe to save a few bucks. Is that really worth it? Probably not. I want you to do what I did. Call Gabby. Gabby does all the work for you in just a few minutes. Get this. Gabby customers save $961 per year on average, and Gabby takes the pain out of shopping for insurance by giving you an apples-to-apples comparison of your current coverage with 40 of the top insurance providers like Progressive, Nationwide, Travelers. I'm with them. Just link your current insurance account, and in just minutes online, you'll be able to see quotes for the exact same coverage you currently have. Exactly what I did. Like I mentioned earlier, Gabby customers save $961 per year on average, and I bet that'd be nice to have in your pocket every year, especially right now when they're shutting everything down. If they can't find you savings like they did for me, then they'll let you know so you can relax knowing that you have the best rate that's out there, and they'll never sell your information, so there's no annoying spam or robocalls. You're probably overpaying on car and home insurance. See how much Gabby can save you. It's totally free to check, and there's no obligation. Go to Gabby.com/watchchad. That's GABI.com/watchchad. Gabby.com/watchchad. Be right back. Some of my ads. So, we talked about Bill de Blasio, Warren Wilhelm.
Mm-hmm.
Talked about the bar owner there in Staten Island. Play clip 4, Mark. Just video. So this is the bar owner, right? The cop jumps on the hood of the car, and the car owner just starts going. And the cop's going to just stay on the hood of the car. So that's the footage right there. And that's ultimately, well, he was already going to be in hot water, but that didn't help right there. So that's the surveillance footage right there. You've heard people talk about it. Craziness. Change gears real quick. I can't stand condescending politicians, especially ones that have been there 40, 50 years in Washington, D.C., and they want to tell you how to live your life when they haven't left that political bubble of the swamp.
Or changed anything.
They haven't changed a damn thing. It's just status quo when the quo ain't nothing, or the status ain't nothing to quo about.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? It's not good. And Chuck Schumer is on the top of the list of condescending schmucks. Schumer, I was listening to some clips this morning on Andrew Wilkow's show, and he's just a schmuck. Play clip 3.
We have come to the conclusion that the President Biden can undo this debt, can forgive $50,000 of debt the first day he becomes president. You don't need Congress. All you need is the flick of a pen. And President-elect Biden, then President Biden, can make this happen. That's what we are urging to do. We're ready for questions. Only on topic. Yes, I have spoken to him. I have told him how important it is. He is considering it.
All right. So he's talking about forgiving student debt. Okay. That just with a flick of a pen, it goes away. You just forgive it. Well, somebody's got to pay it.
Somebody has to pay for that.
Yeah.
If that's the case, then let's just forgive all debt.
Yeah.
Ever.
Why?
Why can't you? All of it. You got debt, gone. For whatever reason, because you ran up a credit card.
Yeah.
You know why you can't do that? Because somebody has to pay for it. Period.
Yeah. Well, and at the end of the day, and Wilkow made an excellent analogy this morning on his show. And I encourage people to watch Wilkow on the Blaze when you get a chance. I love Andrew because he's just right there in your face. And Wilkow on the radio today, he was talking about we want to give 5-year-olds the right to choose what gender they are, right? 5-year-old comes out and little girl says, I'm a boy. Well, then we celebrate that and we say, yeah, we got to give them the right. You know, they can gender reassignment. They can take hormone therapies, all of these different things. Even Joe Biden, president-elect, shown to be president, Joe Biden. in the words of Chuck E. Schumer. He says, Joe Biden in his town hall said, well, yeah, sure, a kid that's 8 or 9 years old should be able to choose what their gender is. But yet an 18, 19-year-old, he's saying isn't responsible enough to take out a student loan or get financial aid or to get that loan for their education. Mm-hmm. So a 5-year-old can choose their gender, a 9-year-old can choose their gender, but a 19-year-old can't choose to get a loan because they're not responsible enough to pay the thing off whenever the note comes due, right? And he made an excellent point on this. He said, how in the hell can when you get out of college, you have incentive to go make a living? One of the things that is an incentive is you pay for that education.
Sure.
And now you have an incentive to work hard to get that education paid for. Because let's face it, most people do graduate with debt.
Yes.
Okay?
I did.
If you make the choice, I'm one of the few who did not, right? I worked my butt off and was able to graduate without debt. I inherited my ex-wife's college debt. That was fun. But the point I'm making is, if my papers will get still, the point I'm making is that's one of the incentives. You should work hard. Now you've lost that incentive to go out there and work hard and get that debt paid for. And that's just another argument besides the fact that a person out there who did pay their college debt, like yourself, now you got to pay somebody else's?
Yes. My understanding isn't that they're not responsible enough to be able to take out that loan and pay it back. I think my understanding is their perspective is they are entitled to that education and shouldn't have to ever take out a loan in the first place, that it should be just given to them. This education higher learning should be just given to everybody.
Well, in his little speech there, Chuck Schumer was complaining about interest. Why are we paying interest to the federal government when, we shouldn't have to pay interest on these loans? The government should not be getting rich. Somebody has to insure that loan. Somebody has to take the risk on putting that loan out there. That's what the interest is for.
101.
Yeah. It's very simple.
And you're welcome for us teaching you that while you're still in college. Yeah. Because this is going to happen in the real world, too.
I mean, there's a lot of alternatives to spending. I mean, like, for instance, you can go to UTA, University of Texas, Arlington. My opinion, the best nursing school in America. People have their arguments, but it's just it's a well-rated, great nursing school. Fraction of the cost of going to Texas Christian University, TCU in Fort Worth. TCU, you're going to spend probably $30,000 a semester, maybe more, to go over there. Fraction of the cost. You know what? You can get it online. Jade got hers online when she got her master's degree. She went on campus whenever she got her Bachelor of Science Nursing. But to get her master's degree to become a nurse practitioner, she did it online. And, I mean, there's alternatives to that kind of deal. And you pay for it.
Right.
You pay for it. You get a career, you pay for it. But see, all it is going to be is high school 2.0 at the end of the day. It's not going to be worth anything. Bachelor's degrees already aren't worth anything for the most part. Now you got to go get a master's degree. Got to go get an MBA. Got to get a PhD. Got to get a doctorate. Got to get some kind of deal. Got to get these higher degrees. Got to get these specialized degrees. Insane.
Well, they're going to pay for it by buying those sweatshirts the AOC made called
AOC.
Tax the Rich. Tax the rich. Just take it from the rich.
Yeah, we definitely need to talk about that before we get out of here today. AOC. She's the gift that keeps on giving.
Woo.
Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. Cortez, you either know with the modern day Pacino and De Niro and Cortez.
She.
Cortez. Ocasio-Cortez. Candice Ocasio-Cortez. Fauci and Cuomo. Cuomo and Fauci. Which one do you want to be? Who you want to be?
I don't. Neither.
Which one of them you want to be? Kyle, which one do you want to be?
Neither.
Come on, Kyle, come on.
The modern day.
Modern day.
I'll be Fauci and Cuomo. You call me Fauci Cuomo. It's my birthday. I'll say what I want to say.
Happy birthday.
I'm going to drink. Anyone here like to drink every once in a while? Yeah, I do. I want to make a recommendation. I want to make your drinking healthier. And I can do that because down in Argentina, they make this really dark wine. It's from Malbec grapes grown at 9,000 feet, high altitude. They've lab tested these wines and found that they contain up to 10 times the level of longevity and heart health nutrient called resveratrol. Resveratrol is powerful stuff. It pops up again and again in studies on longevity, heart health, brain health. The wines have 90% less sugar, fewer chemicals, fewer additives. Plus, if you love steak and barbecue and all that good meat, red wine's been shown to actually make red meat healthier for you. They taste great. They have notes of blackberry, leather, cherry, and smoke. And I'm telling you, we drink it right in here on election night, a few bottles of it. It is delicioso. I've tried all of them, and I want you to try them too. I want you to go to cowboywines.com. You're going to get 50% off their best Malbecs. Also, they'll get you 50% off of shipping. Cowboywines.com. If you're looking for a holiday gift idea, can't go wrong with a great bottle of wine. Just visit cowboywines.com today, and we'll be right back. So, Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez, have you seen these sweatshirts? You mentioned the tax the rich and all that stuff.
I have seen them.
$58 sweatshirts. Now, look, I'm not opposed to people selling merchandise. I'm all for it. Shop.blazemedia.com. Go to the Chad Prather collection. Oh, yeah. We need a Candice collection. About time we come up with a new deal. Put Candice's face on a bathing suit, on a men's bathing suit.
Those would sell.
Those would sell on a Speedo.
Fast.
Right on the bum.
And the first buyer, Mark.
I don't want to see Mark in a Speedo. Or anyone else for that matter. But I don't mind people selling merchandise. I don't.
Yeah.
I'm a capitalist. I'm all for that. I'm a capitalist. You know, Vladimir Lenin, he talked about capitalists selling their enemy a rope to hang themselves with. I don't know what he would think about Alexandra Ocasio-Cortez. But obviously she's a democratic socialist. She's got on her apparel abolish ICE, which is, immigration. And drink water, don't be a racist. She's selling organic G&D baby onesies for $25, dog collars $17.
G&D.
She marked the sweatshirts down from $65 after Twitter started calling her a hypocrite. So she's a materialistic socialist. She wears her $10,000 outfits. She raked in $17.3 million in donations this last campaign cycle, which $17.3 million is not the $90 trillion necessary. Do y'all understand the difference between a million and a billion? If I gave you $5,000 a day for 6 months, you'd have $1 million, roughly. You'd have about $1 million. If I gave you $5,000 a day and to get you to $1 billion, it'd take about 30 years. There's a huge difference.
Yes.
It's a huge, huge difference.
Yes.
We're talking 90 trillion with a T, trillion. The package, the stimulus package was over $1 trillion for this coronavirus aid. They could have given everybody in America a couple of months' salary and said, oh, you want to stay home? Then stay home.
Right.
And let's go back to it. Just like I said over and over again, I'm not going to stop with this. Joe Biden said, we need to wear masks for 100 days. Okay, I'll wear the mask for 100 days. But after that, no more masks because either they work or they don't work. If they work, we won't need them. If they don't work, then they don't work. So why wear them? But anyway, so there you go. And watch what happens when she's done in Congress, and it won't be long, is she can smell the money. They're going to pay her $20 million a year to run her stupid mouth on MSNBC or someplace. What were you going to say?
Oh, you were mentioning that. I was thinking about Bernie Sanders taking advantage of capitalism, and enjoying that. You too.
Bernie.
You too can get rich this way.
Yeah. I wrote a book. How do I have 3 houses? How do I have a summer home? Everybody's got a summer home. I wrote a book.
Well, and it's $65 a sweatshirt
All you got to do is write a book.
or sell a sweatshirt. $65.
Now, I don't know if you've seen this or not, but I'm going to show you guys a video.
Okay.
It's going to make your freaking head explode
Okay.
in light of this thing with AOC. Play clip 5.
Hey, so you know what I don't understand? This is what I don't understand. See this? See this? See that? This. This is worth $50? This is worth $5? This is the exact same piece of plastic. This is the same thing. We made up these arbitrary numbers, and then we said we can't print more, or else it'll be worthless. How about just don't let it be worthless? How about just don't tell anybody, or just like don't let it happen? We literally made this up. This is a construct we made up. Just don't let it inflate. Just don't. Like people, I get inflate, but I don't. Like just don't let it. Oh my God. You let this happen. You let this happen. How about you just let everything else happen too? Why don't you just let stuff not inflate? Like just deflate it.
What do you think about that, Natalie? What do you think about that?
Nobody she should have run that by some people before she let that go live.
What do you think about that one, Kyle?
You
Seems
can't. But you can't fix that. You can't fix that.
No, she needs to be first in line to try out the vaccine.
Yes. Yes.
Let's sterilize that.
You want to break it down?
Well, no.
Okay.
No.
'Cause
Anybody so dumb as to need that explained to them? You're watching the
how
wrong
about
show.
we just not inflate?
Just deflate it.
You make as many as you want.
Effing piece of plastic.
You just make as many as you want.
Look at her.
Look at her face.
You just deflate it, and she thinks she's being so smart, so cutesy.
Just make more money.
You just print more of it.
Just print more of it when you need it.
This is a construct.
Yeah. It's easy.
Look at this money. Look at this money right here. Look at it.
Oh gosh.
It's just a construct.
Happy birthday, Chad.
It's so good to be
There's our
birthed.
future.
Look,
right there.
Look, there's a $1 bill. There's a $1 bill. This $5 bill. It's the same piece of paper. The same piece of paper.
Plastic.
Wait. There's a $20 bill.
Oh.
It's the same. It feels the same right here. They say if it keeps inflating, it'll be worthless. We'll just make more of it. It's just a construct.
Oh.
You know what else is a construct, girl? Your birth certificate.
Yeah. Ooh.
I mean, your birth certificate's just a piece of paper, too.
She's probably going to be negotiating with our foreign buddies. It's all the same.
Your social security card is just a piece of paper, too.
Oh,
but
no.
It represents something a little more valuable than the card it's printed on, you dummy. Woo!
Just print more. There's a good shirt. Just print more.
Just print more.
Just print more. I'll fix it.
I like it. Oh, boy, howdy.
Ooh.
So,
tax the rich.
there's some stupid stuff. U.S. Army's getting closer to reading soldiers' minds. They're actually, the Army has budgeted $6.25 million over 5 years for this research. Yeah.
Yeah, but you know what?
So
Women have been reading
minds.
their husband's mind since the beginning. This isn't new.
Yeah, these are girls in the Army, I guarantee you.
Yeah.
Right there.
These are women.
Yeah. So
Who let them in anyway? You know?
don't ask, don't tell.
Right.
So then there's, and I know somebody's going to come on here and try to defend that, but that's like this ex-Israeli space head. He was head of the space organization in Israel. He says aliens are in hiding until mankind is ready. Trump was on the verge of revealing alien existence, but the aliens in the Galactic Federation are saying, wait, let people calm down first. This guy, his name is Haim Eshed. He was he helmed Israel's space security program from 1981 to 2010. He said they don't want to start mass hysteria. They want to first make us sane and understanding. He says they've been waiting on humanity to evolve and reach a stage where we will generally understand what space and spaceships are. There's an agreement between the U.S. government and the aliens. They signed a contract with us to do experiments here. Okay. They, too, are researching and trying to understand the whole fabric of the universe and want us as helpers. Okay. He said there's an underground base in the depths of Mars where their representatives are, and also our American astronauts. Who? Which ones?
Party Foul can confirm this, though.
Party Foul
he
says
believes,
it's true.
He says all this
Party
is true.
Foul says, I've been telling you.
Yep.
He said, if I'd come up with what I'm saying today 5 years ago, I would have been hospitalized. Wherever I've gone with this in academia, they've said the man's lost his mind.
Mm-hmm.
Today, they're already talking differently. I have nothing to lose. I've received my degrees and awards. I'm respected in universities abroad where the trend is also changing.
He says he's waiting for humanity to evolve. I feel like you're going to have to wait a little bit longer because we're going backwards.
aliens
Like we are
realize
going backward in
We're
time.
a huge train wreck right now, and they're like, nah,
When they fly by, they lock their doors.
Yeah, they're like, roll them up.
that's not good. Keep
Roll
going.
'em up.
Click. Oh my gosh, that's where we're at, folks. What else can 2020 bring us? Aliens.
It's here.
I mean, I think somebody misinterpreted that whole Mayan calendar. Candice, can you confirm the Mayan calendar got misread? Golly, totally missed it.
No.
Oh my gosh, I love y'all. Hang tight. Be right back. This dollar bill is just a construct.
Just print more, Chad.
Just print more of it.
Print more. That's going to be great.
My dollar bill. I'm a capitalist. Go to watchchad.com. That is where all of the fun stuff is, not the least of which will be information about our shows this weekend in Naples, Florida, at the Comedy Catch. Where else can you get laughs and good seafood? Right there in Naples. More millionaires per capita than any other place in America. And we're going to be right there in the middle of
Follow
it.
the Chad Prather Show.
Right there. Anyway, we're going to be down there. And then after Christmas, the 26th, 27th, come on. Let's go party in Toledo.
Ohio.
Toledo, Ohio.
Yes.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. Not going to social distance.
No.
I'm going to hug everybody's neck. I'm going to kiss everybody I see.
Yeah, French kiss.
Yeah. My buddy Joey Green, I kissed him last night.
Mm-hmm.
He enjoyed it.
Y'all can have a contest. Who's the best kisser? Number one.
Who are we going to kiss?
Everybody.
Oh.
Everybody's there.
I didn't know who was going to be the judge.
Yo.
Maybe can one person just get kissed by everybody?
And I'll be you, birthday boy.
Oh, man. COVID me happy. That's going to be fun. I want to encourage everybody, go to blazetv.com/Chad. Sign up. You can still use promo code Chad for a discount. Some of you guys missed out on the super duper discount code through the holidays. I'm telling you guys, still get a good discount. Use promo code Chad. And go to shop.blazemedia.com. Stu Bergier has killed it. I think, he's sold every ballpoint pen in America with Nancy Pelosi sucks on the side of it.
It's
every
impressive.
single one of them. Oh, and I got to say, the Fact Pack, you guys hooked me up.
Aww.
They got me. Look what they got me. They got me a bottle breacher, bottle opener, and they got me, look at this flask they got me right here.
For Kool-Aid. Kool-Aid.
Yeah. It's just Kool-Aid.
Yeah.
Hey, we love y'all. God bless
Happy
you. We'll talk to
birthday.
you next time. Bye, everybody.